A bit of morning brain rot to get you in the mood.
So, this is the room in the morning. Messy, but we've got to pack up today and get out. I just want to show you. We've been waking up every morning this is a radio tower, and they play the radio station every morning from like 6 a.m.
So confused. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all but about business.
So I'm pretty sure that Sunday is market day, so everyone's in their best clothes. You can see these girls walking past, they have their high coloured, fancy looking clothes on. They don't normally wear these, and there was, as you go down and around the corner to the street, there was hundreds of people out today. So I think Sunday was it.
This is our little friend from Hanoi. He's from Hanoi, got here last night. He was talking to us, he was here with a bunch of mates that were just loading up and left. They're going to the flagpole today, but they wanted to potentially do hot pot with us last night, but he couldn't figure it out with all his mates. Just come back in, get another coffee this morning, and as we pulled in, there was like 50 easy riders all here in different groups. And we spotted some people from Hanoi, a German couple that we've been talking to. They gave us WhatsApp, and we literally just ran into them again, so it's the most bizarre thing.
Conor McGregor fight.
So a 40-minute ride, and then we've arrived at our destination where we're going on a riverboat cruise, and then we will go and go for a cruise down the river and check out this pass. It should be pretty good. Oh, we just rode past our accommodation and yeah, we'll see how we go.
How do you know which boat you're on?
Their guide told them. We ran into our German friends. They're over there. There's the dudes walking down there. We met them at the train. This is the river, so it's a power station down there. Hydroelectric station. And this is run by the Tower Company. That's like made a friend. This is my team. It's on. Happy boy. About to watch the Knights while we go on a riverboat cruise. Hopes he gets reception the whole way. Hydroelectric station is up, not down. Here's the dam wall we're coming past now. There it is. So there's the marina up here. There you go on the boats. I think our accommodation is like right up one of these mountains somewhere. The boats. Check up? Okay. Go football! And we're off after a quick refuel. So I think this morning, last night, interestingly, there's a bunch of different ethnic groups around here that have just settled the region over years from different areas, dating back 300 years or 1,000 years, and they just stick to their ethnic minorities and they have different languages, which is interesting. So we're going to go up here and see this massive canyon pass, which would be really cool.
He's got the dad pose. Looks like a dad. Look at that hat. What an amazing looking hat. Look at our tourist friends down there. Wow.
You can't see it here, but he's actually got his hand on my leg. I tried to record it. But the Vietnamese, whenever they try and come up to us, the first thing they do is put their hands around you and give you a hug and like just hold you. It's so bizarre.
You're number one.
You like Australia? Yeah.
Anh quay gần nó bung ra nhé. Ok.
We're not sure why we're getting off, but we think there's a bar at the top we can have a drink and have a look at. A little Vietnamese friend scampered off and ran up the hill, so let's see what's up here. Kids are so cute. Boat back. There's our friends we had lunch next to. The dog love art.
Trying to catch that film is now 24%.
He's still trying to watch the football and keeps cutting in and out. He's about halfway through the match but doesn't want to find out the score. A lot less bikes and people here now. Isaac's trying to cool his phone so he can load the rest of the football because they're both too hot. We are waiting because the bikes are so hot to touch. They've been sitting in the sun over there and they feel like they've been on running for 5 hours because they're that bloody hot. So we've changed plans. We were going to stay on top of the mountain tonight where that view was, but we decided it didn't have Wi-Fi and it didn't have air conditioning, and it is some serious temps here today. So we bailed on that idea, brought our accommodation at the next place forward tonight, and just decided to ride through the afternoon. But geez, it's hot this afternoon. The winds are absolutely hot coming down through the valleys and stuff. Everyone's on the side of the road in the streams, hosing themselves down, the kids and whatever. And everyone's just pretty much hiding unless they're people riding by. On the road, everyone seems to be just laying in their houses doing not a lot. We've just stopped for a drink stop before we get back on the road. Isaac's full of motivation. Hot. Do it.
Fuck, that was cold.
You go in the bin in the corner. Catch lid. Yeah. Alright, probably got an hour left. Drench ourselves, hopefully get a bit more breeze. Cool down. So we've just decided to completely change our plans. I don't know if I made a video yet about that, but anyway, we're heading to a different town. But we had a really unreal riding day this morning coming out of Don Van, which is the largest city in the north. The eastern side of the city down to the lake is stunning, but after the lake, that was when we decided to change plans and kind of head to our next destination just ahead of time because it was going to be too hot and we had no Wi-Fi and no aircon. So, and we'd already seen the view that we're going to stay at. We have been riding now down the mountain on the other side into the different province called Khao Bang. The province is a larger region and Haijiang was the previous province, and that's where all the tourists are. So as soon as we've kind of changed provinces though, you can feel it instantly. The level of wealth just changes massively. We rode through some really like hard looking towns, like tin shanty houses, and not a lot going on as far as farming or anything like that. There was not really much arable land, not a lot of animals or livestock around. But yeah, it was actually, overall you think that the level of life in Vietnam is different to Australia, but that seemed really quite different. And the people here have told us that the disparity of wealth between people in Vietnam is a lot more extreme than a lot of other places. So the rich have quite a lot of money and the poor people just are really dirt poor. And so some of these houses were just like lean-to shacks. You could have easily thought you were more in somewhere like India or somewhere like that. But yeah, so now we are just riding to the next destination, and man, is it been hot. It's been about, I reckon, got to be 35 to 40 degrees. We have no phone service, not a lot going on. We tried to stop at the nicest place for a drink, and that was what we could find, just a little tin shed on the side of the road. They at least had cold water, so we were okay. Had a bit of a break, drenched ourselves with some water, and then we're back on the road, but we're like dry now 5 minutes later, so probably got about another hour and a half of riding to go. This is our town for the night. That looks like a giant pub. Tom Gang Hotel. Dog? On the left. Very hot. Finished for that ride. Luckily we just arrived. I think Isaac's gone straight in for beer and snacks. We've just arrived at the sunny homestay. So we go up to 402. Snacks just checked us in. VIP 201. Oh man, we need to get more stairs. This one should have air conditioning and should have Wi-Fi. So we'll while away the afternoon before we try and scrounge some supper somewhere. Luckily I ate and had that nice riverboat meal. I knew maybe food would be a bit questionable. Oh, it's pretty good. Aircon, TV, bed. Looks like he's already cleaned that one. All right. We're meant to only have a short ride today to the boat from where we were, but we ended up just riding in shorts and or a singlet, and our joggers just to. It was meant to be like a 20-minute ride to the boat, which was a little bit longer, and then we ended up going further anyway. So I strapped on the knee pads and that, but I was run it. So we're still cooking with that hot. Oh, you've got beer. Good job. And custas. He has custas. It's the win. And beers. Let's have a quick dinner scout. What's within meters? Ooh, got some billiards. Billiards could be on the cards. And then, I don't know what this place is. Karaoke, fried rice. The building's really funny. They're like really tall and skinny. We've noticed that this person in red's their like J&T. That's their delivery, their postal service. Everything you see goes by in those red pouches. And usually there's actually 3 additional bags strapped onto it, like one in front, one behind, one beside, and it's just overloaded with stuff. And you got to dodge them. Like this guy coming down the road. Got a big piece of stuff. Oops, sorry. Okay, just written in texter 402. There you go. Oh, the end of the football's on. You on the Wi-Fi? Oh. Have an ice cream. Tastes a bit funny, but still ice cream. I think I might have got a bit of suntan to that. On these old pegs. So look at his arms and then his shirt line. Turn the other way. It's not as bad on that side. Right here, it's like a big old line.
Wow, I like clean shirt.
Long time since cleaned clothes. Oh wow, fancy boy.
Wow. The shorts are not clean, but the shirt is clean. I have no more clean shorts.
Just had a wonderful nap and relaxed for a little while. The internet is spotty as hell. which is frustrating. So trying to watch anything or trying to upload anything just not working. And yeah, we're gonna go find a massage.
Barmy.
And what are they called? Barmy. Rolls with. So Isaac's been talking about them for a while. So we'll see what happens, see if we can find one.
Cháu con thịt trứng lắm ơi.
Everything just lights up. Pool hall. There's certainly just different times of the day where the towns just come alive. Everyone comes out because it's way too hot or whatever's the story. It looks really pretty on the camera, especially at the moment with all the fairy lights and the people wandering around. Thank you.
Hai tay đưa. Ông đưa hai tay nào, mời chú nào. Mời đi nào.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Look, more excavators. Excavators have kind of become the running spotto on the trip, that every time we see one, we mention it, whoever's leading, and then we go, oh look, that excavator's actually digging, or it's, you know, in the wild habitat. Cake shop, cake shop, cake shop. And he still works in the cake shop, sweeping the cake shop floor. Lots of cake shops, cake shops, cake shops.
The cake shop and the echoes in the cave are actually just a reference to Alaska's favorite book, The Highway Rat.
Trying to get some food, but we ended up at a cafe. We thought it was a restaurant. Well, we thought they had more food options because of the menu up on the wall here, but very limited. It's like side serves of French fries or peanuts or whatever. But they have a big menu up here that has all kinds of food on it. But apparently, I don't think they're serving that either at the moment or at all anymore. So we ended up getting at least some chips so far. I think we're also maybe getting fried boiled peanuts, sorry. Isaac got some noodles, so we can have some noodles in the room. But the best thing about this place, it's got 5G Wi-Fi. So I've just uploaded the video to the YouTube account. So it was good. It happened in like 5 minutes. More snacks. Everyone's playing video games on their computers from like video games from the 90s. There's our room over. What have you eaten today?
I've had 2 beers at lunch.
You had a yogurt drink this morning and a coffee.
I had a yogurt drink and a coffee in the morning. And I had 2 beers at lunch. Then had 6 Custis.
Custis buns. He ate the whole box.
Yeah, I ate a hot box. And then we just went out. I had some French fries. And then I had some Oreos. And I had 4 more beers.
That's about it. Wasn't a lot of dinner options. We went to have these noodles. They were shrimp noodles, but when we opened them, they just the shrimp just hit a bit too much. Didn't really sound like it. So we'll try again tomorrow. Isaac's fanging for a barmy. He found a barmy stand, but it was closed. Sad.